Hey everyone, it's Kong, and I'm gonna do a summoning video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. I guess since Summon Fest. I've been kind of recovering from that, and recovering from the Maya debacle since then. So, obviously this is the Valentine's trade-in banners that we've been talking about for quite some time. And they are pretty great banners to summon on just because of the trade-in mechanics. They give you a lot of flexibility and leeway for getting the specific character that you want. My original plan, since I had pulled a Claret earlier, I farmed her up in advance and everything, intending to get Sigma because I didn't have him. But then I ended up pulling an off-banner Sigma while I was summoning for Ares and Maya, so that kind of made those plans irrelevant. So the only characters on these three banners that I'm still missing are both Lanford and the Knight of Mystery. So my plan for today, I'm going to take it fairly easy. I'm just going to try to summon one of these units, and then I'll take the next 2 weeks to farm their shards and trade in for the other one. That's the ideal scenario. I don't mind having one 3-star Lanford and one 3-star Knight of Mystery to get started. So my first 10 pull has no SSRs. That's actually going to make my Serena 6 stars though, so that's pretty good. And here we go with the second 10 pull. I've seen people having... Okay, we're going to get an SSR right on the second batch. That's great. I was going to say, I've seen people having great luck getting lots of characters in their first or second pull, but I've also seen some people having really atrocious luck. So I'm going to hope that I'm in the former camp. It may make for a very short video if that's indeed the case. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you guys. Do you enjoy it more if I'm satisfied, or more if I'm tortured and tormented? Okay, so it's an on-banner Lanford. That's a relief. Good. Okay, that's everything then. So yeah, it's as easy as that. According to plan, now I just have to do Lanford's Gate of Fate for the next 12 or 13 days until I have 50 Lanford shards. And just in case anyone hasn't jumped in here and tried this out yet, you can see under the events here, you can come into this Unending Bond and basically pick whoever you have the shards for. Now it's going to show that I don't have Lanford's shards yet, but once I spend the next couple weeks farming him and get up to 50 shards, I'll be able to come in here and use the token that I just got from that banner, and click exchange here, and I will get 60 Knight of Mystery shards right away. So now that I have a 3-star Lanford, I'll be able to get a free 3-star Knight of Mystery as well, and all that in only 20 summons. If you're going a bit harder on this banner than I am, you can see like basically what your limitations are for how many trades you can do. So, you know, if I kept summoning, if I was really ambitious and actually drew a copy of Knight of Mystery, I could farm both of them up to 50 shards and trade them in, essentially getting 10 free shards of each. Now that actually is worth it because, you know, the next day you'd be getting 10 shards of a character that you just spent the last 2 weeks farming anyway. So, especially if you don't have Landius, you know, it's a good way to summon, because if you pull Landius you can get him. If you don't have him at 6 stars, it's a good way to get him up. And you have that 40% chance of getting Angelina instead, who you can then also trade for Landius. So it is a really good way to get your characters boosted up or to fill out your barracks. Now you can see the little consolation prizes down here for if you get too many of these tokens, or if you don't have the characters to trade the shards for, you can get a little piddly amount of memory essence for the memory shop. Or, you know, 30 orichalcum ore. That's kind of just insulting. That's like less than half of a dragon sweep. Gold is not bad, but if you do end up with extra of these that you can't use, I kind of would recommend just hanging on to it. I mean, it's worth 30 ore for it just to be sitting in your inventory for next year. If they do another one of these Valentine's banners next year, we'll know who the characters on the banners are in advance, and it might be some new characters, it might be some characters that you're missing. So ideally, you could then target their banner partner on other Destiny banners, or if you already have them, you can start sharding them up, and then use this CP token that you already have. You wouldn't even need to come in and summon. You could just open this screen on next year's event and trade for the character immediately. So that's an option as well, hanging on to these. Yeah, sorry about all that chatter. I kind of felt like it might not be a bad idea to explain that, especially since my summoning session itself was fairly short. So, I hope... I was just talking about how some people were having great luck and some people were having terrible luck on these banners. I'm very grateful that I'm in the first camp. I'm gonna go out and just start farming Lanford right away so that I can get my Knight of Mystery and start working on her. I hope you all have luck that is just as good or better. I want to see screenshots or links to pictures of you guys all getting multiple SSR characters in the same batch. So make that happen for me, everyone. Thanks for watching, and happy Langrissing.